What's up, family? It's your boy Juss Anderson. I'm back with another upload. In today's upload, we'll be discussing the WayofWade 808 Ultra Cherry Blossom colorway. Let's get into it. Before we talk about this shoe, I have a small request. If you guys could like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, it would help with the algorithm, knowing that I'm trying to push out more content. But without further ado, let's get into the video. As always on this channel, we're going to talk about the traction. The traction that could be found on the 808s is tough rubber and GCU. My rating of the traction on the 808s is a 9 out of 10. Without, sugarcoating anything, the traction is great, holds up on multiple courts, indoor and or outdoor. If there's any real problems such as slippage or dust or humidity, all you gotta do is give it one wipe and you're good to go. And like I stated already, it's good outdoors. So these could be used as a good outdoor option, which, I could see people doing it. It's really good. It sticks to everything. And if you ever really have an issue, just give it 1 or 2 wipes and you're good to go. Really, really solid traction from WayofWade and this shoe. One thing to add that I really do like about this shoe and the traction, I should say, is that it scales up the shoe a little bit. So whenever I do like a reverse dribble or a pound dribble or a dead dribble, when I want to stop, I'm able to lean my foot to the side a little bit, and the shoe will grip to the court really, really well. I feel like this is like a slept on aspect of most shoes if they do have it. So knowing that this shoe has it is a really good thing. So that's one thing I really do like about the traction, hence why I made it or said it was a 9 out of 10. Outside of it sticking to most courts, and you'll be able to play indoor and outdoor with the shoe. Next on the 808s, we're gonna talk about the materials. The materials that could be found on the 808s is a mesh tongue and a mesh canvas that is really lightweight, comfortable, and has great ventilation. So I kind of lied a little bit, but not really, but let me explain. So when I played on 2 different courts, I think it was a high school court and a college court, shoe held up really well, the ventilation was great, the materials were really, really comfortable. That's something that's just never gonna change in terms of the materials being lightweight and comfortable. The ventilation was also great. However, when I played in my league game in Flushing High School, the gym has no windows, ACs, or fans in the gym. So the shoe got really hot and it was really uncomfortable, but I do not wanna say that it's the shoe's fault. I think it's more so it's the school's fault because the ventilation is just bad in that gym. So take that as you may. I just want to say, if you're going to take these shoes to a gym where the ventilation is crap, your foot is probably going to get hot and it's probably going to be uncomfortable, but it's not the shoe's fault. It's just the gym has no ventilation. With that being said, my rating for the ventilation, or well, the materials I should say, is an 8.5 out of 10. Very comfortable, ventilate your foot well, but in certain circumstances, your foot might get hot, but that's not the shoe's fault. It's mainly like where you're playing that might be the issue, if that makes sense. I also want to add that the WayofWade 808s has a carbon fiber plate at the bottom of the shoe, which helps with stability and explosiveness, meaning that your shoe won't go left, right, and center when you're trying to do all these moves or do something extravagant in your games. It's going to stay in place and it's going to keep you stable and sturdy. Not only that, the carbon fiber plate will help with your explosiveness. So when you're running, jumping, sliding on defense, it gives you great energy return and pops back into place really, really quick. So for example, if I was to just bend this back, see how it pops back? That's what I'm saying. It just goes right back into place really, really quick. So for all my jumpers out there, dunkers, I feel like this would be a perfect option for you in terms of how the carbon fiber plate would help with your performance on the court and how it keep you stable when you're jumping and running and all these other things for dunking. Next on the 808s, we're gonna talk about the cushion. The cushion that could be found on the 808s is a drop-in Super Boom midsole. First things first, when talking about the midsole is really comfortable, very squishy, very plush. It feels really, really good. With that being said, I've been suffering from jumper's knee or runner's knee, either or, where sometimes when I jump or when I run, it really hurts. And the shoe has been helping me a lot with like impact protection and just absorbing the impact and also making my feet feel really comfortable on the court. My rating for the midsole would be a 10 out of 10. It is really comfortable. It's a step up from what any other brand got going on, if I'm being 100% honest. The midsole is amazing. It feels really, really good. I actually even took that out the shoe because obviously it's a drop-in. And I had my friend just test it out to make sure I wasn't tripping. And he was like, nah, these feel mad good. I got to get a pair. So with that being said, the cushion, the midsole, the drop-in midsole is phenomenal. 10 out of 10. You cannot go wrong with this setup. And I think if WayofWade puts this in other shoes that they come out with in the future, they might not have no competition for real. For now, at least, but they might not have no competition. Next on the 808s, we're going to talk about the fit. In terms of fit, I'm on true to size. That's what I do personally for all my shoes. I never go have a size up or down, especially when I'm dealing with Chinese brands, because obviously I can't go into like a Foot Locker or a JD's to like replace it if the sizing goes wrong, or if I decide to experiment go and have a size up or down. Therefore, I just go true to size. Not only that, the shoe molds to your foot really well, especially with like how responsive the cushion is and how the materials are really soft and, you know, plush, being mesh and comfortable with the ventilation and the mesh tongue and everything, and the mesh canvas. It just feels good and meshes to your foot really, really well. Therefore, I'll say go true to size. You know, I know other content creators say go have size up or down, but personally me, I'll just say go true to size. Now that I'm at the end of the video, I'm gonna answer the famous question: is it an upgraded version of the Kobe 6? Is it a better version of the Kobe 6? Is it the Kobe 6 killer? I'm gonna put it to you like this. In terms of performance, the 808 has a slight edge over the Kobe 6s because obviously the cushion is just 10 out of 10. In terms of cushion, the Kobe 6s have a little bit of breaking time, but these have no breaking time, and they're more responsive to your feet, and they're more comfortable. And for the dunkers out there, you can wear these and, you know, do your tricks, your between the legs, you know, through the legs, under your legs, all that stuff, because of how shock absorbent and responsive the cushion is. Traction is kind of the same. I feel like these are a little bit better because you can take these outdoors as well. But with all that being said, I want to put out there, you guys got to remember, it's a Kobe 6. It's a Kobe shoe. And you know how people love Kobe. So if you were to give people an option, hey, you could buy these Kobe 6s for retail, or you could buy these for retail. Even if they try them on, they're going to go with the Kobe 6 because he just holds more value. So with that being said, yes, this shoe is a better performer than the Kobe 6s. But in terms of value, I feel like people would value the Kobe 6s more. So I don't think this shoe is an upgraded Kobe 6 or a Kobe 6 killer, because you're never going to kill Kobe shoes, ever. Those shoes are iconic. But you could say that these are really good shoes if you want to try something a little bit new that's not Nike, Adidas, New Balance, or Reebok. So with that being said, I'll say that this shoe is really good and it should be its own thing. To wrap up this video, I just want to say shout out to WayofWade for sending me a pair of these shoes. These shoes were amazing. You guys really knocked it out the park. And if you guys keep adding these cushion setups to your shoes and keeping the traction the same, the ventilation the same, you guys are really going to be talked about a lot. And I think you guys should really, really get a pair of these shoes and just try them out. Try something new. I've been a big advocate on my channel of saying try different shoes. So try New Balance, try Reebok, try WayofWade, try Ethics, try EQLZ. Because, you know, there's more things or more shoes out there that you guys never tried that's probably better than what you're trying now. You guys are probably all buying Nike, Adidas, you know. Same old, same old. Expand your range a little bit. Try something different. I'm telling you, when you try and expand your range, you'll find out there are a lot of better shoes than some of these Nike shoes and Adidas shoes, for sure. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, Juss Anderson, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah, my shorty be tight when I'm not at the fort. It's late at night, I've been trying to get right. I'm sneezing like I'm allergic to being poor. Trying to get to this win, I'm taking all these losses. With that being said, baby girl, you could be mad. Like, when I get home, I'ma beat that. She was upset, so I let her project. And I'm fully correct, and now she need a heat pad. Cops on my wrist, slow it down, let the D's pass. We fully loaded with shit like a bean bag. Money, one thing I know is I always been that nigga, and they peep that.